Now let's come to
Back to the skin regime.
hair regimen. I think we did the
Aha.
morning and the night creams. That was very clear, simple, but effective.
So see, you are among the special point one because your
Mm.
hair is abused thanks to your profession. You have to straighten, like you said, you have to look different, different day, different character. But general population may not have that much abuse, but now I'm seeing even teenagers do because they also want to look different. There is a selfie camera every day to want to look perfect, so they're blow drying every day. So that's there. But the hair regime, what you could do is oiling is always a fantastic thing to do. So
But
please
how
oil.
long do you keep the oil in your hair for?
So
So
I
all
was
this
on the
people for
board of,
overnight, day, nights,
yeah,
what?
yeah. So I was on the board of scientific board of Parachute, which is the Parachute oil, coconut oil company. So
Yes, of
Marico. So
course,
that's
we
where I was.
all know. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we did a scientific studies which said there's a big difference between keeping oil for half an hour to keeping oil for 12 hours, right? So the penetration of the oil really depends on how long you keep. Coconut oil especially has got that thin chain, and it is one of the straight chained oils which penetrates your hair shaft, and it can actually go into the innermost core of your hair shaft and actually hydrate it. So oil,
Really?
keeping the oil overnight, like how all of us South Indians did, is actually a good thing. But only thing is the next day that they put so much shampoo and rubbed it off, that's not a good thing. So
Mm.
when you wash off oil, don't get so aggressive to have every ounce of oil removed from your hair. You could only do one rinse is enough because again, as I say, coconut oil is extremely light oil. It comes off. And all of us
Mm.
have long hair and thick hair. So what you do, what my mom used to do, this is more than scientific, my mom's tip is she used to take shampoo in a container and dilute it for us. So you're
Ah.
not using too much shampoo, you're using diluted shampoo, which spreads then along the length of your hair easily. Instead of going
Why
on
didn't
putting
I would
shampoo.
have saved all this money all my life if you had
Yes,
said this, doc.
yes.
Wow.
So
So
that's
so
something
it's
that
the
you do.
same consistency. You just
Yeah.
dilute it a little so it goes all over your hair
Little no, she
rather than you
literally
taking
five
the
times
thick
diluted
one.
it.
Yeah.
5 times diluted it. 1:5 water, diluted it, and then put it all over. So you use only this much shampoo, but you have rinsed out your whole hair. And that's more than enough. And before you put shampoo, make sure your hair is fully wet. A lot of us stand under the shower for 1 second and then take shampoo and start putting it. You literally open out your hair like water, water, water. So all your hair is fully wet. Then you use the shampoo. So it works well. So you've shampooed, you've conditioned, very important for hair routine. While you apply the conditioner, work along your hair, leave it for 5-10 minutes, even longer if you have the time and the luxury, and wash it off. Wet hair. Wet hair is something that I always, our mamas tied the wet hair in a
Yes.
towel, which
Yes.
scientifically makes sense because it doesn't then grab moisture or lose moisture instantly. And the wet hair, the cuticles are all open, so that can grab the moisture very quickly. If it does, it swells and later it becomes frizzy and brittle. So if you tie your
Oh.
hair, the moisture stays in, but the hair is not kind of taking the humidity quickly and drying quickly. It's that combination that doesn't happen. And then when the hair is half damp, you use a little bit of an oil and just
What?
scrunch your hair. Yes, half damp, use oil because then that seals the moisture inside. So your hair is not so dry and brittle. So now the West is also talking about it. How many post-bath oils haven't you heard of? Right from a L'Oreal to a Vela to a Precious oil to a this oil to a that, everybody's got a
There's
post-bath
a
oil.
Moroccan oil with just that one product made billions of
Exactly,
dollars.
billions for that company. So that's
That
nothing
also is
but post-bath oil.
post
Yes.
bath. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
the hair is wet, you just take $1 or $2 of it, just do this and
Not like
just
the usual when you put to
no,
oil it,
no,
but
no, no,
just
no.
tiny
Just a
bit.
dollop of it on wet hair. So you
So
do that and just run
like
your
that
fingers
much?
through it. Yeah, maybe one squeeze for my hair length, maybe two squeezes for a longer length.
Okay,
And then on
okay.
wet hair, just do this. And if you have straight hair, of course, you run your fingers straight into it. If you have curly hair, just do that and scrunch it. So that's what you do to keep the moisture in for a long time. Then it doesn't frizz out.